Hi everyone. Hope you all are well. If you read the title, it's because it may resonate with you. But I'm doing two separate full moon readings for the same full moon. One for Vedic and then one for Western. And this is the Vedic, which is full moon in Taurus, because that's what the full moon will be in. And it's about having a practical plan. Now, this is just me pulling the energy from the full moon nonetheless. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So for full moon in Taurus, with needing a practical plan, it says sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic and sometimes you need to be practical, okay? So this card is about balance of both, right? It's about having your head in the clouds but also rooted in the ground. It's those things. I feel like I said that before, but it still stands very much so. So taking that in. The means of this, if you're asking about money, it heralds change for your finances and fortunes, depending on your past and present. If this is about relationships, it's about finding balance with them as well. Make sure that you aren't so far out there that you aren't running in reality to whom you're dealing with as well, okay? The emotional affirmation for the moon, or just for you in itself, is write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. All right. This also allows you to appreciate your gifts, appreciate who you are and where you are, not expecting a different version of self in a sense, right? I can love myself at this moment. I can care about myself at this moment. I can start doing this once I have this. I can start saying this once I have this. It's about having that both and recognizing that when you start writing down things about yourself, 10 things that you know are true about you, that you know are wonderful, that you know are great and grand, that allows you again to pull into that magic and that practicality of that, okay? So just writing down 10 things. It doesn't have to be right away. It can be on the full moon, but just writing that down just allows you to get a center of yourself, so that way you can make decisions, you can make choices, you can reap the financial abundance and be wise with it. Because sometimes it's like you ask for something but you don't have the means of actually keeping it, holding on to it, or knowing what to do with it, or even feel like you actually deserve it in the first place. So taking that in and allowing that to happen for you is powerful. Additional meanings for this card in particular is laziness can explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. So you feel like I'll get to it later. Like I said, you're waiting for a moment to get to something that can lead to laziness, when there's a way for you to act and move now. There's something for you to do now. And like I say, action isn't always you got to jump up and move. But with this card, with it being earth energy and earth energy being a physical card, especially towards being that first root chakra, this is also leading you that you do need to put in action with movement, with your body, with your mind. So that way, again, it comes into alignment. So not only what I'm writing, I'm also doing and speaking and feeling, right? My actions are lining up with my words, is what I mean. My actions are lining up with my words. Okay, it says the additional meaning again, not again, but also is chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream, right? So you didn't read the reading, listen to the reading yesterday, it might resonate, but it's a means of not settling for anything just because it's offered. This girl is in my face today. Just because it's offered doesn't mean that you do have to take it. Just because it's there. Once you start chasing your dream, especially again for having that balance within the earthly and the spiritual, once you start chasing your dream, running out what you are about yourself and truly chasing that, it allows you that. And full moon is again about those resolutions, the end, it's the climax, it's where everything is so illuminated. So when you're realizing, what have I truly been chasing after, maybe that's why I'm off balance. It wasn't the dreams of what I wanted, it was the money, it was the funds. It takes a little bit closer step and look into yourself, okay? It says jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity, right? So again, I'm hearing I'm gonna wait to this, but also I'm gonna wait for this, is I'm hearing, why do they have that and not me? Why are they doing that and not me? Why do they look like that? And it's just, this means because they're putting in work, they're putting in time, right? And it's always, I want to say, you don't want other people's story just because you read it. What do they say? You don't want other people's story just because you're reading a page out of their book, right? I think that's what they're saying is you don't want other people's story just because you're reading a page out of their book. And right now when you're looking at people or what they have or what they're doing or anything, you're looking at a page in the book. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they are going through, right? You don't know what is in the future for them in their journey and their challenges and their lessons, things of that sort, and how they have structured their life and things of that sort. So you can take that in. I lost my nose, right? When you take that in, it allows you to realize maybe what I feel like they have that I want, maybe I feel like I can't get it. Maybe I don't feel like I'm capable of getting it. Maybe I don't feel like I'm worthy of getting it. Maybe I don't feel like, you know, what I've been doing. And that's why they want you to write down 10 things that are wonderful about you. What are you great at? What do you enjoy doing? What is the action that you put forth? And it's a means of going into yourself and taking those moments and being like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. And it also says more exercise is called for. Like I said, it's a means of, you do have to move your body. You will have to. You will have to get up and put in some action, put in some work. If you want the body, you're going to have to move for that body. If you want that stamina up, you're going to have to move to get that stamina up. If you want, you know, a better alignment with you, whatever it is, but you do have to exercise. Do some light cardio, you know, things of that sort. But like I said, this card, with it being the first sentence, sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic and sometimes you need to be practical. It says finding a combination of the two. So this is definitely taking those dreams, taking those aspirations and now putting it to work. Like I said, allowing your words to actually meet your actions and having them line up. And that is going to be the balance that you find. It says the full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you pull it. And we did pull it around the time because obviously this is for December 15th. So again, like I said, if you're asking money, you will get money. But again, it's about finding the wisdom to keep it, to save it, to spend it wisely. You know what I mean? Yes, you are getting that abundance, but as always, I always say you don't always want to be like, oh, that was another close call. Okay? Because at least you feel like you're always in a close call. You're always in that moment. And allow your body, the more that you also work out with it, exercise and move it, it allows you to be more comfortable in it, to know it more, to trust in it more, to allow yourself to lead in that navigation a whole lot more, right? So when you're taking all of this in, you need your dreams in a practical plan. It doesn't say abandon them. It literally says you actually need to chase your dream. So once you're taking that realization that, okay, what am I doing for myself? What do I like about myself? How can I incorporate this in my everyday life? How can I allow my body to receive and move in that way and operate in that way? Taking this stuff in, right? And allowing it to work for you and realizing that your work is not done, but in every step of the way you are complete. Because you feel like, oh, I got to get to my higher self. I got to get to my higher self. Just last week, you were technically not at your higher self, according to you. So what does that truly mean? I was not the best I can be. I did it, you know? And I'm here to make a way out of no way. But you do have a way. So you can make a way out of no way. You can make out a way out of a way. Okay? Make a way out of a way. Okay? So allowing that to come in. If you are in this energy of attracting, right? Because I also said attracting negativity, because you're feeling this negativity. That's why they want you to omit something that you do want to attract, right? Because once you get something, you don't want other people being jealous or any envious of you, and then having this energy sent out towards you. And now allow yourself to recognize what they got in their story. I don't want or need. Because right now I'm still living out my own story. I'm in my own book. Right? Sorry. So once you take that in and realize that and take it into that emotion, tap into that full moon in Taurus energy. Your dreams need a practical plan to get grounded, to get rooted, to be led by your dreams. with an actual plan, okay? With an actual goal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a little bit more of a deeper understanding of what this energy is for you, okay? I'm not feeling these cards. These cards, actually. Let's go ahead and get these. I must have taken it from a place I wasn't supposed to. That ain't it. Alright. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of a deeper understanding to what's will help you on this journey. A little bit of understanding of this energy of your dreams need a practical plan. Let's find out where your energy has been. Where's their energy been? Spirit. It's given that you want something quick. You want something quick, and so when you want something quick, sometimes you don't move, or you do become envious. I mean, you become envious of other people that do have what you want. And that's why they're stressing that you don't know those people's story, because you don't know how long it took to get there. But also it makes you nostalgic, semblance of the past, feeling like you possibly made a mistake. Like your plan isn't, like I'm hearing, it's not going according to plan. It's not going according to plan. And that's what I'm hearing. Yeah. We're gonna get into it. Definitely, it's not going according to plan. And so since it's not going according to plan, you feel like maybe you did something wrong in the past, or it's not going quick enough. You need to do something different. They got it, and so it causes you, since it's not going according to plan, it's not happening as quick as it's supposed to be for you. Things of that sort, and it's because it's what you're looking for may not mean what you're actually looking for, which is why they also said write down 10 wonderful things about you, but also chase your dreams, not the money. So it could be what you're looking for, what you see that they have because of their gifts that may be similar to you, because of the life that may be similar to yours, or anything of that sort. Like, they did this, I was in the same, like I was in it, I couldn't, but it's this thing of, it's this thing of recognizing who you are, and what is for you needs to only be for you. Because if it's for everybody else, then anybody can have it. And you want something that's catered to your dreams, your goals, your lifestyle, your morals, things of that sort. So when you rush things, sometimes you're willing to accept things, or you regret the things that you did decide to choose. And so you're like thinking in the past, like, dang, I could have had this, I could have went this way, and that can lead to you looking at people that you feel like have something. But you need to become aware of who you are. You need to become aware of, if this is a dream that I still want, then maybe I just need to change the plan. People feel like because things are going according to plan, it's no longer going to happen for the goal that they want. Your plan is only there to get you to your goal. It is not your goal. Okay? And it's just to get you to that goal. But if your goal has not changed, your dreams have not changed, your passions have not changed, right? Maybe you could be so overly intense, like I say, you're so that you're not allowing things to happen smoothly, allow things to flow, that you're attracting what you truly want to attract. Instead, you're putting out a different energy of feeling like you regret or doubt in some sense of a way. And you don't want that, because what is to come in your life is very powerful. It's very, very strong. So the first card that we have for you is patience. The patience card, which I believe is the Hangman card, but let me double check in my book. But patience, as I said, it feels like you want to rush it, which is why you're looking outwardly like, why do they have it? We were in the same class, we were in the same situation, or I did this and I've been waiting and they just popped up on it. It's like You ever hear somebody be like, this rapper just popped up on the scene and now they did, and then the fans come out with old videos and them singing in their mom's garage type of shit, and just like, you don't know people's story at all. You're only looking at a page. You're probably even only looking at a little insert, not even the whole page of anything in their life, because you're only seeing an outward. And with this, you need to be grounded and rooted in what you want in your plans, and that comes with patience. And patience isn't just, okay, I'm waiting. Patience is continuously, like you see, just holding, nurturing the seed, guiding the seed, continuously going on. Like I said, just because you feel like, oh, I haven't got it yet, maybe it doesn't mean anything. This card in the major arcana is the Temperance card. It's that patience. It's that allowing things to happen. It says, this card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. Right? Because like I said, it's that actions are meeting the words. But if your words are like, why do they got to do that? And it's always outward, you'll never know to go inward, which is why they want you to write 10 wonderful things about yourself. So that way you can recognize who you are. So that way you can trust that you can carry out any plan, any idea, any motivation. So that way when you are tracing your dreams and you maybe stumble on that run, on that walk, on that way, you realize like, okay, that's okay. That's okay. Because what's flourishing is so powerful. It's blooming from the creation of minds. And you see that they're dealing with earth. They're dealing with soil. Right? And we're in the winter months. So taking that in, especially with this, it's a means of allowing it to slowly flourish. You ever had something that wasn't quite good, like a fruit that wasn't ripe the way it's supposed to be, and just like, that ain't sweet enough. That ain't got enough flavor. It should have stayed in the ground a little longer. Shouldn't even food. It's just a means of once you actually truly wait, but you're still toiling at this or still working at that plan, it will come through. It says, this card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. It says, it reminds you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Like I said, it's like you're like reminiscing the past, regretting the decisions you feel like you should have made or could have made, or things you could have done. And it's just like, no. Like I said, just because the plan has changed does not mean the goal should. Right? So once you take that in and realize that it says transformation is all about ebbs and flows of the life cycle. Nothing remains motionless. Right? Nothing. It says you can't live in the past. Accept the changes and opportunities will come to expand you in more ways than you can have ever imagined. Right? It says, in order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Right? Again, being rooted, and this is Taurus energy. So this is the root chakra. This is about your survival. This is about your needs. This is about your basis of financial security, about the basis of how you feel about the root of yourself. Right? So if that's coming in, you have to ask yourself, what loose ends do I need to tie up? Either with other people or even within myself and how I feel about those other people. Here, this one. Oh. Not a good hair day today. It says also, are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? Is that why you're feeling a type of way? Because maybe sometimes when you're feeling envious of somebody, maybe you just need to ask them, how did you get here? How did that work for you? How did you do that? Right? Expand your own knowledge. Expand your own growth of understanding. Like I said, when this finance comes in, this inspiration comes in, also ask how to utilize it, how to keep it, how to, take care of it. Because sometimes you ask for something and it's like, okay, now what do I do with it? I gotta know what do I do with it. This is great. It reminds me, I'm hearing, I can't wait to be an adult. I can't wait to be an adult. And now that you're an adult, it's like, all right, what do I do now? It's like, now that you're here at this point, you don't know what to do. and that's okay. Take a step back. Recognize who you are, what gifts, what love, what things you have inside of yourself that make you you, that make you wonderful. So that way you recognize that my path is on my own and I can move and shift in that way. Right? So express yourself. Okay? Talk to those people. It says, what needs to be completed so I can start fresh? Right? It can be completing a negative mindset. It be completing a task that you have for yourself, which is working out, moving your body, doing something. You know, those are also reaping the benefits. So that way your body can now, your physical body can also uphold this new blessing. Because sometimes people get blessings and it feels like a burden because they don't know how to carry the weight of it, the recognition of it, the glory of it. It's like too much power. You ever seen a show where like somebody's like calling in a god or somebody and it's like too much power that it kills their body or starts to rot? Or if you watch Supernatural, he couldn't stay in the certain human bodies for long because it wasn't the right vessel. It's almost like that energy, where it's like it's killing. I can't. I don't know. The physical body cannot uphold all of this. So that also is why they want you to not be lazy. They don't want you to stop. They want you to keep moving. So that way when these blessings do come, you don't question it. You don't look at somebody else and what they got and feel like you got less. Right? So taking that in and recognizing that. Very powerful. It says, when you do so, you have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. Okay? So take that in, recognize that. Take it in, recognize that. It says blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. Listening, sharing, and reaching out will help renew your faith in yourself and humankind. Okay? Cool. The next one that we have, and the reason why I said you may feel like you didn't make the right decision because of what somebody else has, you feel like you're not making the right decisions with this card, is because it's memories of love. It's almost like you're reminiscing, which is great point to be like, I want this to continue. But going back there is almost like this energy of this card feels like you want to almost go back there. So that way you can take the opportunity again, take the chance again, say something again. Whatever it is almost what you can. Which is also why your dream's in a practical plan. Because that opportunity is gone, which is fine. Like I said, the goal should not change just because the plan it has. And if the opportunity is gone, that means there's more to come, which is why they need your body equipped for it. So we got memories of love coming in. Okay? And this is about your emotions. Okay, so you might find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. It says, this nostalgic card can indicate that an old friend or acquaintance of the past may step back into your life, or it can even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Right? Like I said, it's like, damn, I could have had this, I could have done this, and now they're there, and then I'm hearing it's almost like the most people like, that could have been me on the NFL. You know, if I didn't fuck up my knee back in 92, nigga, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're gonna be coaching a little league team. And you really can't care enough about football. Like I said, if this is your dream, your passion, your goal, you ain't gotta be working at the steel mill, nigga. You could have did something else that was inside of that same realm of field just because you can't do, certain things of that sort. Is like, that's what I'm hearing. It's like you almost feel like because that did not work, because something happened or something shifted or you didn't take it or whatever it is, you're like, damn, that could have been me. I could have been number 62. I don't even know if that's somebody's real number. I ain't gonna even hold you. Well, that's the energy that it gives. It's you're looking at someone so much that you don't look at yourself and what you could do, what you could accomplish. Okay? It says, does this person, these happy, forgotten moments or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? It says, there's there a message or a lesson from these fond recollections that can benefit you in your present life. It says the number 6 card relates to support, dedication, unity. Ooh, it's like I feel it in my chest. It's like something want to come up, but it ain't coming up. Come on now. Come up. It's like holding me back. And the need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Like I said, this is an emotions card. It says your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. Like I said, they don't want you to look too much back, because it's not where you are now. It's not even who you are now. Because the information that you have then, now you didn't have then. Right? And you're thinking of yourself in this mind frame of, damn, I could have did that because now this and this and this and that. And you didn't have that information then. So that's why you made that decision then. You didn't have all this information. You got it after. Which is why you can't go back. Use that information instead. Use that feeling. Use that emotion, that path to guide you. Like I said, back to that love. Like I said, if that nigga really enjoy football, go. If you really that's your passion, let you go do something. Don't let that happen. But don't let this stop you. Right? You got a lot of emotion cards coming out for you, because the next card that we got is literally in numerical order. It is choose wisely, which means you always have choices in life. People always say it, but you always got a choice. But you will always have choices in life. It is very prominent. It is very true to choose wisely. And with these birds coming in, it's letting you know that communication is coming in. New information is coming in. Clear waters is coming up. Even on this is like, it's the water, which is, water is typically associated with emotions. So maybe you need to get near water. Take a salt bath and just relax, right? But this is that it's letting you know that there's a decision that needs to be made, which is why you need a practical plan, not one out of envy, not one out of laziness, not one out of the mourning of the past. You need one that is followed by your dreams, your passions, who you are, loving and knowing yourself. So choose wisely. Like I said, once you get this information, this knowledge, this abundance, ask to be able to use it wisely. Because once you also start using that wisely, whatever that benefit is that you're reaping, it allows you to recognize, I can do this. It says this card comes forth when you have a vision or a goal that you want to achieve. Okay? It says, but too many choices, scattered energies, and unrealistic expectations prevent you from obtaining your desires. That's why with this full moon in Taurus, it says your dreams need a practical plan. Practical. Okay? It says opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made. It reminds you that the options around you may appear to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices you make. So it's time to think, analyze, and carefully look at all the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty. Like I said, don't just make a decision or make a decision. Choose it for your dreams, for your life, for your plans, where you want to go, for your morals, how things align with you. If it's a half-ass opportunity, don't take it. If it's a half-ass offer or it's kind of what you want, don't take it. Right? Allow yourself to get there. It says, don't be influenced by people who have don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choices, of your life. That's why they don't want you to look into nobody else's story, because they don't want nobody else looking at your story and be like, they don't know what you've been toiling through. They don't even know the opportunities that you feel like you didn't miss to get this one, that you worked for, that you chose, that you planned out. So don't be looking at nobody else as like, I could have had that, or I want that. That should have been me, because jealousy and envy are two different things, okay? They kind of come from the same energy, okay? It says a focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. That's why they want you to know and love yourself. That's why they want you to be active and prepared in your body. So that way you're not just taking it to take it. right? Because even if it is that decision that you feel like you're missing is coming around again, you can be not better prepared for it. Like I said, you didn't have the knowledge that you have there now. So choose wisely. Choose wisely. Because the next card that we got is awareness coming up, which I believe in this deck is the Magician card. We got awareness coming up for you. They want you to be aware of self and who you are. It just keeps going back to who you. It's hard to follow a plan if you feel like you can't carry it out. It's almost like taking a mission, right? You ever in a game take a mission? It's like, damn, I'm not aware of my surroundings. You ever start to play a game and you at the start point and you testing out a button? It's like, okay, this is how I punch, this is how I run, this is how I duck and hide. But that's why they want you to exercise. That's why they want you to get up and start planning things. This is why they want you to start putting in this action. Because it's like you're not even testing out your controls. And not saying life is a game, but it's the sense of recognizing when you are about to start, you're like, okay, this is what I can do. So that when an obstacle comes, when an affliction comes, you're like, I know me. I gotta do this. All right, shift and move. My goal is still the same, but I may need to change my path in the way that I'm doing things. Right? And then with the patience card in, which is the temperance, the memories of love, calling in on that support. Even in the game, I'm thinking of Crash Bandicoot, first getting mine, he always had the little tiki mask next to him. Right? Calling on that support. That can be your angels, that can be whatever it is. But allowing yourself to realize, I don't got to do this alone either. Like I said, if you're feeling this way about somebody, maybe talk to them. How did you do it? How did you get there? Right? It's crazy to envy people in a position that you soon want to be in and hope somebody else doesn't envy you later. Not saying that that's what will happen. Don't be surprised if it does. Because even if you don't envy people now, people will still envy you later. You know what I'm saying? So might as well operate in a way that makes you feel good about yourself. And that way doesn't stop you. Because they can be like, hey, I didn't want this, but this. You never know. But you got to know yourself, have courage, and be brave enough to operate in yourself. Okay? And it is the Magician card. I was right. Which is, it says it's card is giving a reminder that you already possess all the tools to guide and direct you in your life. What did I say? Just get finding out about yourself, okay? Write those 10 things. It says whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage, they're all a part of you. Write that list. Once you learn to tap in and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You'll have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. It says this card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. It's drawn when you're ready. This card is drawn when you're ready to switch directions, which is choosing and making a decision, revising your plan, reevaluating, doing what you need to do, operating again out of your dreams. Not over, like I said, you're not overly passionate. You're passionate. You're thinking with a wise, with a grounded mind, right? Not out of emotion, not out of nostalgia. It says, now is the time to use your positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Again, like I said, it's this negative energy surrounding this, right? Like, I got to get it quick. I can't be patient. I got to have it now. Why do they have it? I'm going to sit here and wait. Ain't nobody going to do nothing for me. I ain't going to do nothing. It's just, this means a lot. And now you're hindering yourself. And the Magician, it's tolling in that work. It's right after the Fool card. So it's letting you know that your journey, you've already decided to start a new journey. But with the Magician card, it's letting you know, do I recognize that I can continue this journey? I can grow and learn. I can have that dexterity, which is the Magician, being able to do more than one thing. Because I am more than one thing, right? It says knowledge is power and can lead to success. Okay, having faith and having strong willpower. It says, as well as calling on your magic from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything set out to do. So again, a decision is coming and you will need to make it, so make sure you're making it wisely. Okay, and this is the reason why we got card 9 coming in, which is fiscal card. Red is the physical card. And this is material harvest. Like I said, it's coming in either way. It's coming in either way. So make sure that you're prepared for it. Make sure that you know how to handle it. And material harvest, notice how I didn't say monetary harvest. It's a material harvest. Because some people already feel like, some people already got the funds. So it could be, I'm looking for a place. I'm looking for a new career. I'm looking for a new opportunity for whatever it is. Material harvest is something that's tangible in the physical world, right? Whatever that may mean for you in that sense. It doesn't always have to be monetary, right? It's something that's tangible for you to reap, that's sitting on the table. Look at all this abundance. It isn't just it's water, it's oil, it's seeds, right? It's a whole lot of things. And this person is just calm, wearing its heart on his chest with that green, just out. So let's go ahead and read that. Material harvest physical is here. We're here. All right. One of the laws of the universe is what you reap, what you sow, and it's because what you reap, you will sow. What you reap, you will sow. Look at this. This person has what? They have literally a seed. Okay, what you reap, you will sow. Okay? This card states that this is your time to reap your harvest you've worked for and so rightly deserve. Yes, this is your time. It says, last physical card, and it's funny because like I said, the Magician card is right after the Fool card. So you've already completed one journey. Full moon is about the completion as well. It's about the end of something. It's about the resolution. It's big. It's illuminated. So the fact that we've also got the 9 card, bless me. Now shit. It allows you to recognize, like, damn, I really am. That's probably also why you're feeling this way. It's because sometimes when you feel like you're at the end of the cycle, you feel like you have to have all of these things to show I've completed it. Look, I've done it. And sometimes being without a whole bunch of bullshit is also showing that you're starting a new cycle. I started a new cycle. Look, I'm at the end of a cycle, and look what I got to show for it. And you feel like you got nothing. But sometimes you need to clear out the ground. Can't plant an old seed on top of another seed on top of another. That's not even how that works. You have to have new ground. It has to be cleaned out. It has to have its own soil to thrive in. So sometimes when you feel like you're at the end of a cycle and at the start of a new one, and you feel like I ain't got nothing to show for it, that person got an opportunity, that person got that. Don't think about the past. This is your time. You need to make a decision now for you. So that way when it does come in, like I said, if you already got too much shit in there, it's going to be like, sit on top of that. Like I said, you won't even know how to bear with the blessing because you won't feel like it is. You'll feel like it's a burden, something extra that you got to, now I got to do with this. I got a car, now I got to do with it. I got to do this. Was this what you wanted? Do you feel prepared for it? Make a plan, baby, if you don't. Recognize who you are that can carry out that plan. Walk by that faith. Okay? Because it's coming. It says it denotes self-mastery. Again, like I said, the Magician card, being aware of whom you are, okay? And being able to practice it. Self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you strived for. They keep pushing that. And says you've done the hard work, learn the lessons along the way, and use them to prosper in all areas of your life. 9 means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself at the finish up or celebrate the completion of projects, right? So like I said, you could have got rid of something, could no longer be with something, could have changed the way that you need to do your plans based off of new information. That is a completion. That is letting you know that's the end, baby. You want to start something, so be ready. It says, this will be the perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you've gained. Again, they keep telling you that. So think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success. You've earned it. And we've known you earn it because look what we got. Triumph. What did I say? Once you recognize who you are, I can carry out my goals. I can carry out this plan. I can achieve my dreams. I'm rooted in self. I know who I am. I know this. If I kick in my moon, that's what happens. So make sure that you're able to take that in. We had the Triumph card. And the major arcana is the Chariot card. Right, which is also Cancer energy. But it is. And Cancer energy is what? A water sign. Getting back to that water, that purification. Chariots is starting something, going somewhere. Allowing yourself, look, they're going somewhere. They don't have a white flag. They got a red flag, which is also the root chakra, which is Taurus energy. We see how this all leads back up. So taking that in for this full moon in that is this realization. It says your power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward, which is why they don't want you to get into laziness. They don't want you to go up. You know, don't throw your hands up, baby. Put your hands up. Okay? It says whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. Right? Because it's easy if you're following up back on a plan, even if you need to change the plan, to know what steps you're going to take to get to the goal. It helps. With spider web, which is also in the reading yesterday, the spider web, if you're planning it and maybe it gets cut, right, it doesn't change the fact that you need to do the web. You might just need to do a new design. Right? It says when you tap into your inner guidance and balance, it was self-control, hard work, and perseverance. It's likely to manifest a triumph outcome. It's a time, it's time for you to be single-minded and focused on the end goal, right? And like in the spider, I am process-oriented rather than goal-oriented. So don't get too focused on the goal. Like, this is the end goal, I gotta get here, and if I don't get here. But revise that plan, analyze it. Make sure that that is your determining factor of what your goal is, what your manifestation is, what you want is, right? So that's what they mean by being focused on the end goal. Not so much, but focus on the end goal of this is why I'm moving this way. This is why I'm operating this way. This is where I'm moving. And the horse is also earth energy, very powerful earth energy, which is about momentum, which is also about physical strength and endurance. So again, getting back to moving your body, recognizing who you are within your body and how it operates. Me, not a professional dancer in any means, but when I know when I'm about to do a move and I might fall, I know how to change it and alter it and kind of help myself and shift it because I know my body and I'm like, okay, let me shift it. It's kind of like that. It's a dance of your life. But enjoying that, whatever it is that you enjoy, it doesn't have to go to whatever you enjoy, taking a walk, like I said, light cardio, some yoga. But moving your body and recognizing that I want to be able to bear this because it isn't a burden. I want to be able to hold it and arms open still for more. It's powerful. It says when you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull on you, which again is those ebbs and flows. Don't get sucked in. Just allow yourself to ride the wave. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and challenges that face you. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others as well as the inner resources that are within you. Like I said, you may be jealous of that person or how did they get here. Maybe ask them. They might give you some tips and tricks you didn't even think of. And that's why I said it's also good to know yourself, because if they say something, it's like, I'm not going to do that, but they give me an idea. You know? You don't have to do everything the way that everybody else does. It don't work for you, honey. It do not work for you. Okay. Let's see if we can get some. I'm feeling this deck. And I'm just allowing the energy to lead me to where they want to go. Where the heck? I find them, have to find them later. Oh, they're right there. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and get. I wanted to say some final messages But yeah, it's almost like final messages for this energy, but I know I want to pull another deck, so, but they keep telling me it's a final message, and they don't want me to not say that, so I'm not going to not say that. This is the final. Let's get some final messages in here for you guys in regards to this energy. And then later on we'll get some final words. That's how they want some final messages. When I say spirit is funny, spirit me, I feel like you ever seen that mean and them just all four like Quagmire, Peter, and all them just laying on the bed and they kicking their feet up. That's I feel like spirit be sometimes and they send me messages like, oh, what? Because I kept saying, like I said, it wouldn't let me say anything but what is the final message? What is the final message? What is the final message? Message. You know where that's from. You know where that's from. Okay. But it's so funny because it's just like I couldn't say anything else, and I know this isn't, and they also know it isn't, but they just cackling like they see that. That's how I imagine it. Like, yeah, got them, gagged them. You did. All right. Like I said, with those words coming in, it's a message, it's information. Because what you know now, you did not know then. Full moon is about the climax, the resolution. Everything is illuminated. So what they're coming in, there is going to be something. Which is why they don't want you to linger on the past. They want you to be present. They want you to reevaluate. They want you to look at self. So that way you can hear a message of possibly what decision will be the best decision. Because you will have a decision with this choose wisely card. With this awareness card coming in. You will have a decision to make. And even in the material hours card, it said depending on what actions and decisions you make depends on what you can benefit from. Reap what you sow. So make sure that you are able to listen to the messages coming in. And hear them. And look at that green energy, that emotion energy. And it, you guys are dealing with a lot of emotions. It can be, again, that laziness. It can be that envy or jealousy. It can be that resentment of the past or the decisions that you make. But it's this energy that you feel like you don't know how to balance or work with. And you need to get back to self and realize, yes, I make those decisions because I can. But I can make those decisions because I can. And I did. And that's okay. They made those because it's for their life and their choices. Right? So taking it in there, allowing that. And again, that's stopping to your shadow self, your shadow work. It looks like a big old monster, right? But it also looks like a monster that a child drew. So maybe you need to chat back in your inner child, which is why you're also going into maybe just a little bit of that. I'm hearing that. Like step do some inner child work. Do some true inner child work. Tap into those possibilities of that childlike wonder, of that excitement. Because people also think with Taurus energy being the root chakra, and it's like, it's about finances and this and that. No, it's also about that tapping into the inner child, finding out what is the root of who you are, right? And allowing that in. So tap into that shadow work, the inner child work. Do it for you. And recognize why you're doing it. And take it in. Okay? Because what's next is good fortune coming down. And it almost looks like a horseshoe. Which is the last card that you got, which is this triumph card. Like I said, and horse is about that momentum. Being able, there's no obstacle that can stop it. It's almost like it's jumping over it, like those races. I'm so sorry, those horses. But like, humping over it. It's okay. Like, I got it. And it's just able to rain down. Come on down. It's that victory. Right? So, again, they said this message because shadow work is needed so that way you recognize again when it's raining down, you don't feel like you don't feel like you're getting waterboarded. I'm here. When the blessings are raining down, you won't feel like you're getting waterboarded. you feel like, oh, this is such. You'll feel like Drew Barrymore, like in the rain. All right, like her. What? You'll feel like her in the rain, like, oh, this feels so good. You'll recognize that this is for me. This is for me. And I deserve it. I don't wonder why I deserve it. I work for this. I did that crazy. crazy. All right. Let's go ahead and get some final messages out. Final. Spirit, what's this final message? Yeah, some of y'all a little afraid to start y'all journey. Some of y'all's a little afraid to start y'all journey going on here. Just a little bit, not a lot of it. Just like I said, it's that hesitation. For some of you feel like you won't make the right decision, which is why you're okay with looking at other people. But yeah, some of you are a little afraid of you not. That's why you really gotta trust in yourself. Truly and honestly trust in yourself. Yeah, definitely, because it's almost like you feel like like you're stuck, like you're trapped, like you can't move. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of emotion happening in here, and then what they really want you to tap into self so much and look at self. Let me go ahead and see if there's any other. Let me see what's going on here. Alrighty. Yeah, alright. I don't think there's anything else. Anything else, Spirit? Get all these cards out. Anything else, Spirit? You see that fucking alfalfa like on top of my head? Craziness. Craziness. Not y'all coming. That's crazy. Yes. Oh, y'all got all the earth sign energy. No, not all of it is earth sign energy, but yeah, y'all definitely got some earth sign energy coming in. Well, all the signs came up. So we got the Fool. Well, we got in reverse. Like I said, there's like some hesitation, some uncertainty with this. Like, am I going to make the right decision? Should I do this? Is it going to work out? Taking all that in. But it will, right? But you have, like I said, you're already at the end. With the Magician card coming in, it's letting me know you're going to be pounced right into it. So don't be afraid. Go. That's what they also want you to do, that shadow work, that inner child work. They're not afraid to jump into the lake. They're not afraid to run with the fishes. It's crazy to say. But run with the fishes essentially is what this one, yeah, what are you doing? And it's piranhas, as you can see. It looks like it's piranhas, but they're not even biting them. Smile on their face. I would see guys the red on, but that's the way they don't want you to be afraid. They trust their body that they'll get across the lake just fine. Whether they kind of slip, because it'll be them deep spots in lakes and oceans and stuff, like what the heck. But taking that in, I'm not afraid of what might come out of the water. I can still keep moving. But with this energy, you feel stuck, trapped, can't move, can't do anything. Like you're in an underground maze, and it's so crazy because like the cards have been saying, you have all the resources. It has a lighted torch that it can go up the stairs. I'm gonna put it in reverse, upright, so you guys can see. But it has a lighted torch, and it can just go up those stairs. It's sitting right at the stairs, and inside it's like sad. I don't have it. It's not mine. They got this. I don't know what to do, and there's no way out. And I should have did this. I should have did this. When I was back down that way, I should have went to the left. When you already made it to the end, and it's like you're hesitating to start over, hesitating to beginning in, hesitating to trusting yourself. It's like you don't see a way out, and you literally are your way out. It's like you don't know the passion and light and love and power within yourself, which is also why they want you to write down those 10 things. Because if you don't feel like you can get yourself out of something that you already literally got yourself out of, you won't feel like you'll be able to start over. Begin again, begin anew. You don't feel like you can have that joy. And they really, really, really want you to have that joy. We got Aries energy coming in with the Queen of Wands. They want you to be bold. They want you to be confident. They want you to know that you can rule over your life, make those decisions wisely. You can start something. Because Aries energy is cardinal energy. You can start something. You can begin something. You can start moving in that way, operating in that way. And sometimes with the Knight of Cups coming in, this Pisces energy coming in, you may just need some help, some support. You may just need some information that you don't have, which is also where the message is coming in. So if you feel like maybe I'm taking on too much, maybe you just need somebody to tap on your shoulder, like, just grab the torch. Let's go ahead and grab the torch, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Right? But you have to trust in yourself, trust in your body, trust in who you are. Being a proud, confident, charismatic person, which is also this Queen of Wands energy, this Aries energy, being able to start and know that my decisions, my choices, my ideas are so powerful, so brand new. It's going to be crazy. I won't even expect it, like the cards. I won't even expect this. So again, just maybe speaking, like I said, you have to alleviate yourself speaking, allowing yourself to let it go. Are you holding on to things? Whatever allow that release. So again, once you feel like you started over, you walk to a clean house and it's just echoing. It's like, man, I can put that over there. I can put that over there. I can do this. I can do this. It's so many opportunities, and that's what they want you to recognize. You just may need some support to help you balance. Maybe you're taking on this a little bit too much. And like I said, you guys got the Taurus energy coming in. The High Priestess. Your supreme knowledge. Your inner knowledge. Your understanding. Your wisdom. This whole thing I kind of just... but your wisdom, your knowledge. Right? It looks like they're almost on a chessboard. You're making moves that are wise, that are progressive. But if you stop, if you halt, if you rush and just accept, and you don't choose wisely, you don't take those moments, you don't reflect on who you are when it starts to come in, or when you just accept, you're not going to know what to do with it. Because you didn't take that time to really tap into your inner wisdom, your inner resources. Tap into the balance of who you have around you. Because you also got the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is Capricorn energy. Like I said, this Earth energy is coming in strong. They really want you to be grounded and rooted. And I'm hearing grounded and rooted in your emotions. Because right now it's given that you're making a lot of emotion-led decisions. You're not based in reality with the practical plan. You're not based on what's truly going on. Again, it's not saying to abandon your dreams, abandon your goals. It's saying your goals are so far out there because of your emotions of the past and what you're thinking about other people, and you feel like you can't do it, and it's just all this energy, and you're really going for that ebb and flow and challenges. You have to realize, like, hey, with the Queen of Pentacles, again, I have people in my life. I have resources. This let me know that with this card, you have resources. You have people in your life. You also have this abundance coming in, this support coming in, this proficiency. It's about being a gracious hostess, a gracious person that's able to allow that in. But it's hard to be a gracious hostess, be charitable and open to giving your gifts, giving that knowledge, and knowing who you are. If you're envious of other people, you ain't gonna be giving nobody. No, they got it. They good. I seen what they had. I want what they got. They had. And then you also start to hide your dreams. And you settle for working at the steel mill. Don't settle for working at the steel mill, okay? Again, we got the Two of Cups coming in. I don't know why. Sometimes with this card, I get the Two of Cups confused with my Lovers card because they look the same almost on this deck. But we got the Two of Cups coming in. All right? And this is letting me know that the relationships in your life are going to help you. Right? It's going to be a very strong point, which is why they don't want you to look at other people with this sense of lack of self, or look at people with the sense of regret in self, look at people with the sense of envy or jealousy. It's just, you have to recognize that I don't know want to say this. It's very helpful. The support system in the environment that you have built, you have crafted. And I'm hearing, if you're not happy with the people and the decisions and you feel like you're not getting the support, rearrange that. Reevaluate that. And that's also what I said, is there something that you need to express with someone? Because if you need to express that, then express it. Let it be said, let it be known. Right? The high priestess is never afraid to speak, to do, to act, because they can trust in what they have and what they know. So with this Queen of Wands, this Knight of Cups energy coming in, recognize that. This Two of Cups energy coming in again, is these emotions. Don't feel like you led yourself somewhere when you literally are not stuck. You just need to change your perspective, change knowledge of self and who you are, right? Because we got the final Earth energy, Virgo, which is Nine of Pentacles. Again, going somewhere. Going somewhere. You are going somewhere. And they have been saying that you are going somewhere. Okay? You just need to have a plan. If you know a Virgo, everybody know at least one Virgo. If you don't, understandable, because I don't know at least like a few other signs, so that's okay. I don't know why I said that. But anyways, if you know a Virgo, you know that they plan things very methodical, very ritualistic, very like. Sometimes when people think a Capricorn is what actually a Virgo is. Virgo just kind of got this. So plan things out. Make sure that you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Right? This is it. They're leading themselves. They're literally their own machine, mobile machine, whatever you want to call it. Their own movement. Because they know that they can make the decision and lead themselves to where they need to go, where they want to go. Right? So taking this in, don't just allow yourself, you feel like it's too much. Help somebody else. Allow somebody else to alleviate the burden. Start moving more. Getting to know your body, testing out those controls like you at the beginning of the game. Okay? Let's go ahead. Be lazy. Yeah, we're gonna be lazy. And courageous. Yep, that's what we do. Lazy and courageous. That's what I have been feeling for you guys for emotions. But also, where is it? There you go. Yeah, no. Yeah. We'll do these, and then we'll do playful. Alright. So I'm going to shuffle it just to see if there's any other cards I want to cut out besides the ones that I know need to come out. These are your emotions. Because it's funny because it all says physical. Every card I chose is a physical emotion unknowingly. It's hilarious. Besides one, which is your energy. Anything else, Spirit, in regards to their emotions? Nope. But you know, you know. Alright, so we're going to read your physical emotions because, like I said, it's a lot of physical emotions because it's a physical card, but you're dealing with a lot of things emotionally. And there needs to be a balance, which is why they keep saying harmony, relationships, love, finding out who you are so that way you know who you are in a relationship, in a decision, things of that sort. So the first card that we have is lazy because, again, with the Taurus energy, sometimes I can get into this mode of just not doing and becoming lazy and saying that they're going to do it, but they're not going to do it. It's a Taurus energy because I got this. It's structure, and it's not a means of saying that they're going to do it and not doing it. It's like it's a means of they're fixed signs, so you can get comfortable. And then once you get comfortable, you feel like when something's starting anew, you don't know how to move because you're comfortable. You still got a light. You're like, I still got a light. It's fine. Like, yeah, I could have had this. No. Do do it. Say what you're going to do and do it. Don't get comfortable, because that is the fixed energy of the Taurus. Don't get comfortable. Allow that patience to just kind of simmer and move with you, okay? So we have lazy. It says, typically a lack of motivation can cause a feeling of laziness. And if perpetuated, it may unintentionally become a self-sabotaging behavior. As the pattern is repeated over and over, being lazy will suspend action and may cloud out sense of purpose, which is why you're getting the Magician card, which is why you're getting that message card and writing down those 10 things, so that way you need to know your purpose and who you are. Okay? Crystals or stones are malachite, epidite, helidor, and zincite. Okay? So those are things that can help you with wanting to use your energy in a way that allows you to shift that, allows you to give you that motivation, allows you to tap into that discipline. Okay? The next one that we have is fearful. Like I said, it's almost like you're nostalgic for memories, and sometimes people coming from Cancer, nostalgia can lead you to being fearful of making decisions, of wanting to make those decisions and choices, because you feel like, can I? Will I? And you can. It says, fear is a primal emotion that humans are programmed with to keep both safe and alive, but it is unique in that it can act as a catalyst or be detrimental depending on the situation and person. Its power instantly consumes the physical body and activates the fight or flight response, but it can also have the opposite, more paralyzing effect. Like I said, Taurus energy is that physical emotion. But they also are the bull energy, right? Where their head is in the clouds, but their feet on the ground, because they have the balance of being able to have this wide expansion as the earth and the soil and the green and all that, but also recognizing I can be rooted and I can flow. I can have both. So when you tap into that, you don't want to be paralyzed. You want to have that Queen of Wands. You want to have that High Priestess energy, right? You want to be able to tap into that Queen of Pentacles. It's giving very high authority. And they don't want you to forget that you are a regal high authority. You know, with all this feminine energy coming in. And again, we're a non-binary channel, baby. So, man, woman, non-binary, whatever you, but it's this, the feminine energy of it all, taking it in. Okay? Stones or crystals that can help with that are dambarite, fluorite, seraphonite, and green calcite. Okay? The final physical emotion is playful, which is that shadow work, the full energy, the magician energy even as well. Even the Two of Cups energy, we really want to be on some real serious shit. Which we already are. What's tapping into that as well, right? So taking that in, it taps into the Triumph card, which is the Chariot energy. Allowing yourself that, okay? So again, we got playful. It says, when we are playful, we are transported to a place where we are free to be our authentic self. We rarely forget a jovial person or a lesson learned in a playful manner, which is, like I said, the fool is dancing with piranhas. Running with piranhas. You're right. He trusts himself. It says, infusing a sense of fun-spiritedness keeps us fluid, inviting a willingness to learn. Because like I said, messages are coming in. You have to be willing to accept those and change your plan as well. Don't get stuck in the fixed energy. It's great to have the fixed energy so that way you're able to know when to stay in a moment, be dedicated and persistent in the moment, put your energy into the moment, but don't be so fixed that you don't want to move. Okay? It says an innocence and teachability that encourages growth. And you really need that. And if you look at even the shadow work card and this card, these are the only cards that have the orange in there. The Triumph, shadow work, and playful. So in order to be Triumph and have that working with your shadow self, like that's why I kept saying this inner child, working with that playfulness. Okay? Crystals or stones are carnelian, Fidene quartz, green calcite, and Lemurian seed crystal. Okay? So those are your physical emotions. Now, your energetic and transformational flow, what they want you to embody, like I said, is this Aries Queen of Wand energy, this starting something, this fiery energy, this passion, this drive, this focus, this confidence to do it. Is courageous. They want you to have this energy flow and allow it to transform your life. They want you, like the card said, pulling into that courage. The Magician, pulling into that courage of who you are and recognizing that abundance, all of it. It says, when we are courageous, we feel like we can do anything, and it gives us a willingness and drive to stand up for what we want. Being brave is the ability to rise above danger with a strength to overcome it. Courage is a great teacher of facing our fears in order to take a leap of faith. And like I said, don't walk by sight, walk by faith. Walk by faith, and that can lead you to trusting in your sight, trusting in yourself even more. Okay? Crystals or stones are copper, chrysocolla, dioptase, and ruby. Okay? These are things that can help you. All right? You need to be courageous, because if you ever went, it's like a kid and they nervous to start school and they cry and it's snotting, and then it's always the parents were like they didn't really want to. Some of them do, but some of them just like after a while they get comfortable. And you have to remember that it's okay, because right now you're starting in kindergarten, right? You're in kindergarten with a lot of knowledge, but you're still starting in kindergarten because this is a new path, a new journey, same goal, same dream, right? Tap into yourself. You gotta know yourself as your life continues to progress. You're not your old self. You're not even who you were last week. You're not even who you were a year ago. So you reminiscing on that makes you lose who you are now, or forget who you are now, or don't know who you are now. And it causes you to feel like you can't trust yourself, can't start, can't move. I'm going to just stay where I am. Get to know your new self. So it's okay to change your mind, change things up. Okay? What affirmation do you have for the spirit? Okay. Ooh. We got adventurer. Maybe you like to travel. It says, I'm an adventurous person. I will focus on the journey rather than the destination and open myself to new opportunities as they come. What did I say? Be process-oriented, not goal-oriented. Yes, never lose sight of the goal, but don't be so focused on the goal that you don't have a plan. You know, like, it reminds me of that little one thing they used to see on Facebook a while ago when everybody was all on Facebook, where we're like, blank, 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 shit on bitches. But there's nothing in like the first thing Collins. They don't really got a plan. They just know at the end I'm gonna shit on bitches. And one should never forget, like, I'm gonna still shit on bitches. But what is your plan to get there? Right? What is that moment? Adventure into that. This is a new discovery. This is fun. You're rediscovering yourself again. It's like a child realizing, I got feet. Oh my, I got feet? This is what I'm going to use to walk? Ah! You know, it's like that. And that's also why they want you to get into the childlike wonder, because they want you to have fun exploring yourself. Writing down those 10 wonderful things about yourself that you may have forgotten. May feel like you even don't recognize in yourself, but you maybe want to embody. Things of that sort. So, I am an adventurer. I'm an adventurous person. I will focus on the journey rather than the destination. And open myself to the new opportunities as they come. Good fortune. The harvest coming in. All of that. Once you recognize that, it'll take you in. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay? So, that has been your reading. I didn't read it 3 times. And for me, I would have been like, okay, let me read it last time. I'm an adventurous person. I will focus on the journey rather than the destination and open myself to new opportunities as they come. Okay? So that has been your reading. Again, this is depending on where you are and or if you resonated, because I'm doing Vedic and Western astrology. So, Vedic astrology, full moon and Taurus. But again, if you resonate with this message, you resonate with it, no matter where you are, baby. Okay? So, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again in literally a little bit. So, yeah.